Sugarplums, welcome back to my channel. In this DIY guys, I'm gonna be showing you how to make a beautiful entry hall table using only cardboard box. Guys, thank you so very much for all of you have been subscribing to my channel and leaving comments. I really appreciate that. I can't believe I'm already over at 200 subscribers guys. Thank you so much. We're gonna go ahead and jump into that tutorial, and I'm sorry this is a little bit of longer video because it's a lot of detail that went into making the table. So first thing guys, we're gonna need to make the table. It's gonna be a lot of cardboard box, yes. So, and we also will need like some old cardboard box that we're gonna cut into strips, and so we can go ahead and glue them inside the cardboard box that we're gonna be using. That way our box is gonna be a lot more sturdy. Then after we finish doing that, we're gonna go ahead and glue the flap together, and then we're gonna tape them so that way we will have like no small cracks showing. And after that, we're gonna go ahead and glue a box together. Now after gluing a box together, I had already a long box that I had. I'm not sure what I bought from it, but that's what I found, so I'm gonna use that to make the top of my table. And if you, when you glue your box together guys, you have, it's not wanna lay flat, you just go ahead and put like a small piece of cardboard in between them, just like I did this one, and then this will help solve the problem. So after finish doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and glue the top part on top of it, and then we're gonna go ahead and papier mâché the whole thing except for the top part. You don't need to do that for the top part. So after finish papier mâching the whole thing, I'm gonna go ahead and use a foam board, and I have those huge foam board that I bought, and I'm gonna cut them to size and then glue them all over the table. That way you'll have a flat surface to work with. So after finish adding a foam board, and I also went and bought some mirror reflective paper, and we're gonna be using that for the front part of the table because I'm not gonna use any paper on that. I wanted to have like a gold background. I went and spray painted it with a classic gold paper spray paint. Then this little wall decor I bought some times ago, and then I'm gonna use one of them. I cut them, and then I'm gonna use the four side, and then I'm gonna spray paint it as well with a gold spray paint. Now after we went and glue one part of the reflective gold paper into one side. This reflective gold paper, I like it because you have like a pattern into it. It's very beautiful, and it almost look like the same as those little piece of decor that I glue into it. So this is the other side I'm doing right now. I'm showing you how I glue the reflective paper into the side, and I'm gonna go ahead and glue it for all the side, the top part. And except the inside panel, I'm gonna use a flat reflective gold paper, reflective mirror paper onto it that have no pattern into it. And of course, the front part, we're not gonna use anything into it. We're gonna make some design later on. So after I finish adding the paper guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you watch, and then I will also do a design from the panels. The two panels I added, I will go ahead and trace a design onto it, and then for the design, I'm gonna use a run row bling wrap to shape the design, and then on the inside of the design, we're gonna fill it with a white diamond acrylic gemstone and a pink diamond acrylic gemstone. So I'm gonna go ahead, and we also will be using some pearl in between to connect the two. So I'm gonna let you watch this part guys, and we will be right back to show you the next step. Okay guys, so after we finish, this is what the side is gonna be looking like. We will repeat the same for the other sides. Now we're gonna go ahead and flip our table back up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and glue more of the reflective mirror paper and to cover the whole, part that need to be covered. Now you can use any type of paper you want, but the paper that I found, it wasn't the sticky, the one that have the sticky part at the bottom. That will be a lot easier if I found this, but that's what I found and that's what I work with. So we're gonna go ahead and glue the top part as well to make the top part of a table. And I use the same paper because this paper is more sturdy than the one that doesn't have any design into it. So I use this one instead. Plus I like this one better too. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing that. Then once we go and finish gluing all the paper, reflective paper all over our table, we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning up. Now to clean it up and give it a more polished and glam look, we're gonna go ahead and use bling wrap to cover all the edges. Now the side of the edges, we're gonna use a 4 row of bling wrap, making sure 2 and 2 fall on each side, and then we're gonna go ahead and use the different size, different row of bling wrap to cover the whole thing. Now once we finish, almost finished with the bling wrap, guys, this is what the table is gonna be looking like. And you can see I finished all the sides, all the edges are all covered. Now we have a little bit left to do. I'm just gonna show you the back part. This is the back part of the table, what it looks like. We have some more bling wrap to add into it, like I'm showing you right here, to cover those part, or the part that when you cut the paper, and then you have to cover those part to give it a finished look. So I use bling wrap on all those parts. Now the inside panel, like you can see, my paper wasn't large enough, so I had to cut a part of it one side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make it match to the other side. So what I end up doing is I'm gonna cut a piece of cardboard and size it to the inside part where you see the paper is cut. So we're gonna go ahead and spray paint this part, the cardboard again, with the gold spray paint. And then again, my cardboard wasn't long enough, so I had to cut a little piece to add to it, and then I wrapped the whole edges with bling wrap. And then of course we had to do the same design for both sides, and then we're gonna go ahead and glue that piece of cardboard inside, and this will give it a little more like a 3D feel to it, and bring more to the design. So that's what we did, and we finish with all the bling wrapping and stuff. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the design for the front part. Now doing the design for the front part, because I'm gonna be using both mirror and acrylic gemstone and as well as the bling wrap, try to buy very cheap mirror that's really thin, because this will make your life a lot more easier. I'm gonna show you guys how it's easy for me to do those little leaf shape that I made. Just trace the leaf shape into your glass, use your glass cutter to trace it, and then make sure you wear glove, guys. Just snap it, and that's it. That's why you have to buy cheap mirror, because the cheap mirror is very thin. It will be easier for you to make any type of shape and design. If you're doing any type of whatever you're doing, guys, if you're gonna make design with the mirror, just try to buy very cheap thin mirrors. So I'm gonna go ahead and use both E6000 and hot glue to glue the the little leaf shape into my cardboard. And then after we finish adding all of them, this is what it's gonna be looking like. And then we're gonna go ahead and wrap the edges with the 1 row of bling wrap, and with this for both is aesthetic and safety, because I have young children that love to touch everything. So to connect all of them together, we're gonna go ahead and use little swirlies and loopies to connect all of them together. And then on those little swirlies, we're gonna go ahead and use, yes, you guessed that, 1 row of bling wrap. Now after we go and add all our swirlies together, this is what the table is gonna be, the front part of the table is gonna be looking like after we connect the whole thing together. It's gonna be looking really nice, guys. And again, you can use any type of design that you want, any type of material that you want. You don't need to do the same thing. You know, it's your table, your taste, so do whatever please you guys. Again, so this is what our table is gonna be looking like after we finish adding all the little swirly and connect all the little leaf together. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll be moving on to the front side panel, and we're gonna make another design. You know, we're not gonna be leaving it like this, obviously. We have to bling it out, right? So we're gonna go ahead and what I will be doing is I'm gonna trace like a flower pattern, and with this big flower I'm gonna go ahead and use broken pieces of mirror to do the whole flower. And then we're gonna after we finish making a flower, we're gonna use one row of bling wrap again to shape the flower and give it a finished look. After we finish doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and make more design, and we'll be using some pink and white acrylic gem, and as well as the bling wrap to make other flowers. And I'm gonna after we finish doing that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and use Mod Podge to seal all the part that we have the acrylic gem onto it, and then we're gonna let it dry and repeat the same process for the other side. I'm gonna let you watch this part, guys, and then we'll be right back to show you the finished result. Okay, guys, so we're adding the Mod Podge right now. So I wanted to thank you again, guys, so very much for all of you. If you're returning back to my channel, thank you so much. And if it's your first time here, guys, welcome. Thank you very much. Don't forget to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Click the like button, click the bell icon to be notified on all my new upload, guys. Thank you so very much. And this is the finished result, guys. What do you think? I think the table looks fantastic. And to think this is just cardboard box. Okay, so like I mentioned before, I went, and finished the whole thing. And for the flower, we went around them with, one row of bling wrap to give them more like a 3D feel. This is what the side looked like. It looks beautiful. We didn't leave anything unfinished, guys. Even if you wanted to take that table and put it not against a wall, the whole back is completely finished. The inside top part, I added a piece of cardboard to finish the part that was looking like it wasn't finished, the very top part. And I also add like the same reflective smooth paper on top of it, and the table looked fantastic. So I went in, added some little decor into it. Obviously I'm gonna add more, a different type of design into it, because it's Christmas, we have to decorate it with the Christmas stuff. So this is pictures, guys, I left at the end for you guys. Thank you so very much, guys. Enjoy and finish the rest of the video, watch the pictures. Thank you. Don't forget to give me a like again, guys. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. If you didn't haven't subscribed to my channel and you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I love you so much, guys. I will see you on the next video, and like always, be blessed and stay blessed. I love you. Mwah. Bye.